Good evening, this is Cab, here to drive you crazy. And as you can tell from the title below, this is just a simple little video to say I do have some good news and some bad news. So ultimately, let's just get through with the good news, since that's what most people want to hear, which is the fact that I was able to get my extension done. So it is another 6 months taken care of, so until the end of December is when this extension is going to be finalized. It's going to be the exact same day as my ACRI card's expiration, so ultimately I should be able to have all this done and clear, and then be able to, take care of, my 13A visa from this point forth, which is, just that much closer to being completed. Some of the requirements that was basically necessary was the form that needs to be filled out, which ultimately I believe we'll just do when we're there, so that way we can have a little bit of help from the officers over there, make sure we fill in everything correctly. Still need to do my letter to the commissioner of the immigration over there, so that will be something that I will make sure to have typed out before we go there. Other little things that were necessary was talking about me having my negative result on a COVID test, which I had done when I first arrived. The quarantine certificate to say that I went through my time period in being quarantined while first arriving here, so that way I can say I've been cleared to actually stay here. And then the little things like the birth certificate, the marriage certificates, and my ACRI cards, the clearance from MBI, the clearance from the Bureau of Immigration, all those things to be finalized, taken care of, all done. It is going to be a mailed in process in a sense, though, where after all this stuff is going to be taken care of, because it does need to go, I believe, to the main offices. So it will take a little bit of time, which is why I'd rather do the 6 months extension time period, just so that way I know we have enough time, especially since we don't really know the time period when we're actually going to be able to get down there and actually work on it. But there's only like 2 more steps necessary to have this completely done, and looking forward to finally being able to say I can be a resident citizen here, no longer just worrying about trying to get things finalized and finished. It is right here, right now, that we can just get everything done, taken care of, and work from that point forth. And ultimately, the only bad news that I really have, which only pertains to a few people and something I've been working on all morning long, which has really been a bothersome to me, which is the fact that I have been working on trying to get my capture card actually working. And for some reason, even with the proper connections, trying to connect everything, for some reason it just doesn't work on my OBS system. I don't know why. It's like it doesn't read it at all. I see that like it gets lit up, it shows that it should be working, but the quality of the videos that I've been trying to do on tests have been just terrible. It hasn't been working properly. Things have not been coming out clear, and even like some of the downloads for just trying to have the video capture done, something I was doing for like a 45-second test, ended up being more than like 8 minutes of just trying to process the thing, to only have maybe 20 seconds of that video in a very choppy, very bad quality come out each time that I tried doing it. So at the moment, it really does seem like any of my reaction videos that I've been trying to plan to do are on a halt once again, because I finally had the opportunity to try and test it out, and it is just not working the way that I believed it's supposed to. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If I am possibly doing anything wrong, I would love just some comments down below to try and give me some assistance on that. Other than that, this is again just a short video, so thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked what I had to share. Obviously, I'm going to have my subscription button right here, and of course, my name is Cam, and I'm here to drive you crazy.